Okay, so coming into Scratch again, remember your stuff is under My Stuff. And I'm going to click See Inside to get inside my project. I'm going to look at what we're tackling next in the slide. So we talked about having to tackle, let's see, we did the voices, we need to change backgrounds. So I created a new background while you were gone. Here's my lab scene. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, file, file and download as a JPEG. So file, download, JPEG. Okay. And then I'm going to come into Scratch. Okay. And I want maybe after this sound is played, I'm going to have him leave the stage. So I'm going to create a glide, but I want him to figure out, ooh, I want to see where that position is. So 13, negative 13 and 10. And if I want him to go here, I'm going to have him glide there. And I'm going to have it take 4 seconds. Okay. So let's see when the sprite is clicked. So let's start the movie. And I'm going to do the space bar, down arrow, and then sprite. He's going to glide. And then I might use an event like a wait. So under controls, wait after he glides to there. Okay. I'm going to have him wait 1 second. And then I'm going to have looks, switch, backdrop. Now I have to upload the other one. So I'm going to come over here to backdrop, upload. Okay. I'm going to choose my backdrop, open. Going to name this one lab or backdrop 2. Let's go with backdrop 2. Okay, come back to my code. Okay, and I'm going to come back to my character because that's where all the code is right now. After I wait a second, I want to switch the backdrop to this. So hitting the flag. Once I get through all my moves, space, down, click sprite. And you'll get tired of listening to this. He glides. Wait 1 second. Oh, and I'm sorry, it should switch to backdrop 2. Shoot, sprite clicked. And he glides. 1 second. Switch to the lab, which you might want to then, when this backdrop is switched, so then I need an event when backdrop switches to backdrop 2, I might want to move the character, so it needs to be on the character page. When backdrop switches to backdrop 2, I might need to make him move somewhere. So set him, I might want him like here, okay, behind the table, or maybe I want him in front of the table. So let's look at that location. I'm going to have him start at, go to here, okay, and I probably want him to, oop, there he's gliding again. I don't want him to glide, so you don't want to click him anymore. In fact, I might change this out because then that just every time you click him, it's going to do something. So maybe I have this instead of when the sprite is clicked, when the down arrow is clicked, might make it easier. We said this was event, just so I can add the comment in here. This was number 4. Time number 4. Okay, and now number 5 is going to be here. I don't have to click anything for this one. This is number 5 event. You don't have to click anything because just when the backdrop switches. So if I come back, let's hit start. Okay, down arrow, just so we can get this part done. He glides. 1 second. The backdrop changes, and then there he is. And I probably want him to be bigger in this one. So you might change his looks, set size, change size by 10. Let's change him by 20. So when the backdrop switches, down arrow, he'll get really tired of hearing you. Then he glides, it changes, and then there he's bigger there. And then you might have another button event for him to talk about something else from your slides in the lab. So that's how you change a backdrop. You have to upload a backdrop, and then you have to use an event somehow to switch the backdrop, and then you can set parameters for when the backdrop is changed like we did here. And that's how you change a backdrop.